I need a nigga call me confused, crying, talking about how I love you. I don't understand. Like, I'm cool, I'm nice. You know, I might tell a joke here and there. Feed a nigga. Was it not comfortable?
No. All right. Oh.
Can you hear me well?
You still right ugly after all these years.
Why would I improve it? I got past high school. What's it?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Consequences of Our Culture podcast.
Hey.
As you see, we came into some money. We got fucking lights and shit. Look at this blue tint. It's fucking
Hell yeah.
beautiful. We got like a different background. Oh, we probably should cover that. Whatever. But yeah, new and improved. So today's topic will be, N-word and other racial slurs. And we're going to dive deep into the N-word and how it offends people, how people use it regularly, how it offends people that other people use it regularly. So, here with me today, I have...
Stephanie.
And...
Amber.
And yeah, let's dive deep in this. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see where this takes us. Anyway, any of you, well, you go first, Steph. Do you use the N-word?
Damn, you get your feet off a pillow?
Damn.
This is a white
I
pillow.
couldn't even see this fucking pillow.
I know they can't see it, but your shoes, you like her pillow white.
Shoes all on my
I was just so, you welcome because.
Sometimes, amongst, our folks, not amongst mixed company. I do not, because I don't want them to think that they can say it. I don't want no problems.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes, like for extra emphasis, like, when I'm being funny or like, sometimes you need that word just to like, to really express exactly what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, add that little seasoning to it. Yeah. So yeah, that's when I say it.
I can smell my socks. Anyway.
Randall got funky feet.
You need some baby powder for your toes? What is that?
It's those shoes, man.
I don't...
I've been playing ball in those shoes for a minute now. But anyway,
Ooh, Lord.
Do you use the N-word? Do you use the
Oh my
N-word?
goodness. I mean, same instance. Like, I don't really use that much. I try to refrain from using it. Like, if I'm singing a song and the N-word come up, I don't really say it. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying hard to take it out of my vocabulary. But same, if I want to add a little spice to what I'm talking about, or if I'm talking about a broke nigga, that's really the only time I really use it.
So, your food's here.
Oh, my food is here. I'm so hungry.
Okay, picking back up, we were talking about the N-word. And, do you say it? All right, so Amber, I believe yours going. Like, do you say the N-word regularly? Like, you drive to the drive-thru, you like, what up, nigga? It's like, yeah, nigga, give me my shit. Shit like that. Do you do that shit?
Not at all. I want my food to not be tossed around like a hockey puck on the floor.
I apologize for assuming that.
So, I'm not going to do that at anyone's establishment for any sort of reason. But I don't say it too often. But I mean, like Steph was saying earlier, I say it just to dabble a little spice on my conversation. Definitely never in a derogatory manner. At least not in my opinion. Other people could see it a different way. I don't know. But in my opinion, no. I don't really see it too much. It doesn't really... Like, I really want the word to just fall off. Like, I just don't want to use it.
I feel you.
I'm over it. Because there's always some type of negative connotation on it no matter what.
Yeah.
So, it's just...
Yeah, I agree. I feel like no matter how much we try to reclaim it and you know, whatever, I don't think it'll ever the negativity around it. I don't think it'll ever go away.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's the hard ER or the A.
Yeah. Like, you can call me a bitch and it's like...
still not going to sit right
me
if a non-black person says it. It never...
Yeah.
It will... I feel like it'll never get to that point.
It's always going to be that... You know, where everybody's like, hold on.
Yeah, record scratch, like...
Everybody just...
Excuse me?
What's going on?
Like, I mean, there was one time I was at this house party for one of my coworkers. It was like a housewarming or whatever. She just got this house on the lake and she wanted to celebrate. And I didn't really know everybody that well. I was still new to the company, new to the city, getting to know everyone. Right. And they like, some song, I can't remember which one it was, that ASAP, one of them ASAP Ferg or something. I don't know. But anyway, the song came on and everybody was, suck it. It's something. You know that song?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I remember said the whole thing. Yeah. But yeah, that song came on and everybody was singing it, and I remember just being like I forgot where I was, and I was singing it too, but as soon as everybody else was like joining in with me and just like, hey, I was like, I remember I just stopped, like slowly my hands come down and I'm like, oh my gosh, this
is happening.
I'm the only black person in this room. Like, this feels so uncomfortable.
You should have led with that.
And yeah, I was the only black person. And I said, okay, I'm gonna head out. Like, I did the SpongeBob meme, just like, I was just like, all right,
I got to go.
It's time to go.
Like, shit, I'm scared.
It was really awkward. I just feel like it'll never, and it was just a song, right? It's in a song, but I still just it did not sit right with me. I
skip it in songs. Like, I literally, if song was playing, that's the word. I don't sing along to that part. I would say pussy.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
I sing along to it every time.
So
but I don't sing along. I literally skip it in songs.
So
yes,
you're good. Let's say you're riding in the car. You know, your jam comes on. And then, like, you know, this song says nigga. And you just pause. You don't say anything.
I don't say anything. I really don't.
Wow. That is true
something.
dedication.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, because I say it.
Yeah. Like, I think I only say it when I'm like upset or disappointed in someone and I feel like they're acting like an ignorant person.
Yeah.
So how do you use it then? Like, you just, like, you're by yourself, you're in the car, you know, old dude just like left you.
If a man pissed me off, like, this nigga, this
like,
broke nigga.
Nigga! Do you just say that in the car? Do you just get so upset? Like, you know how people be like, shit or fuck? Yeah. Do you just be like, nigga! Do you do that?
No.
You don't
Not with nigga. No.
Not with nigga.
Not with that one.
Okay, I was looking for that. But okay.
It's like more so like this fucking bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, the bitch to me is gender neutral. So, everybody bitches.
Right.
I get that. So, you probably use nigga less than me and Steph.
Very sparingly.
That's crazy. Because you look like the person that uses it a lot.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm more like motherfucker, this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I use nigga a lot. Well, not a lot. Definitely not around like what you said, mixed groups of people.
Yeah.
Right.
But if it's just like us three, right?
Yeah.
Like, and like something happened, I'm like, something wrong with that nigga or something like that.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't use it in a professional setting. You know, I work in the office and I'm like one or two or three black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, I don't want people to feel comfortable about it.
Kane.
Yeah, there's a dog.
Kane, no.
I don't want people to feel comfortable.
It's like he jumped up like I need love right now.
Poor thing. I don't want people to feel like comfortable about it, you know?
Yeah, like don't get
Randall at work says, go home to their wife. It's like Randall at work just like used this nigga. He even used it in conversation with me. I don't want that, you know?
Yeah.
neither.
I don't.
Like don't try to associate me with that because I don't even know which way y'all finna take it.
Yeah.
And I don't need you like dumbing me down to other people, like or just making it seem. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So you kind of explained a little bit about it, how you feel when other races use it, like without malice necessarily. Like,
Oh my God, my story.
go for it.
Okay, so I was at the bar. This is how most of my stories gonna start. I was at the bar.
That's unfortunate.
It is. I should literally. What are those people called that don't drink alcohol? I don't know the name of because I'm not one of them. What's it called? Anti-liquor. What are those people called?
You don't drink.
The people that don't drink alcohol is a
You're
name for it.
all the time.
Yeah, you're sober.
I don't.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay, so the sober people, I'm not one of them. There will be enjoy alcohol. And so I'm going out for a drink, me and my friend Q. So we went to the bar, and we're sitting at the bar with this Indian man. All of a sudden, he sit down with us. He had full-blown conversation. Okay, we were talking for like 30 minutes. Poof, I guess he was drunk, and we didn't know. But all of a sudden, my friend called him out about his receding hairline. Granted, it was receding. I didn't notice how much it was receding until she called it out. So I was able to put my eyes on it a little better. So she was correct. With her being correct about his receding hairline, I'm pretty sure he was offended. Somehow, I cannot tell you the exact words what the man said. Because you know how like somebody say some shit and you aren't ready for it and you don't know what the fuck else they saying because you just like, this motherfucker really just said. So all I hear is, he's saying blah, 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 some, look like a nigga. And we just, me and my friend, we just look at each other like, what?
He said that to your friend?
He said it to us while he was speaking to us. And we was looking at each other like, what he just said? And I was still froze.
Like, was he singing a song or was he just...
No, he was telling us something, but I cannot remember his full sentence because my brain tuned in when he said, look like a nigga. Heard nothing else, cannot recall for the life of me. And then so we just look at each other.
Yeah, like the record scratch? Yeah. I wish I had that punch. I was like...
And we was like, she finally said to him, she was like, what did you just say? He repeated himself. So he said it twice. So us looking shocked ain't mean shit to him. So that mean he meant that. He flat out really thought it was okay. And then so she finally said, 'cause I'm still shook. She was like, did you just say nigga? And he was like, yeah. I can't say nigga? And we were just sitting there like, he literally just was like, we clearly are offended as two black women.
Yeah.
How many times you gonna repeat yourself? Like, what's going on? Do you want to get to the point where you apologize? Like, where do we go with this?
You guys never said, like, nigga
I was so...
around,
No.
like, so
she did. She
came
did.
out of nowhere. Oh, she did.
She did.
Okay, he just...
But she used it in her regular language, not calling him one or anything, but she did use the term.
And he was shocked that he could...
That he could use it. And then she was like, you can't say that.
What was his race again?
He was Indian.
Like, red feather or dot?
I wish I
I
could
said
tell.
red feather.
That,
Red
I
dot
feel like
or feather?
I feel like that's not politically correct to say
Oh,
feather
the
or red dot, but
Okay.
Me either,
but
I'm scared.
But I
don't
know
how
what
to
she's
answer.
talking
I'll
about.
bleep it out. But you talk
Okay.
the Indians that descend
From India or Native American?
He said from someplace in India.
Okay.
That way, I know that much during our conversation. And so, because he would say back in India, those what he would say. That's what he would say.
He would say nigga in India?
Yeah, that's what. After he wanted to like explain himself, because I was like, I don't know what's happening here, but I don't know why he's so comfortable saying it. I was like, I'm offended. I feel like you should notice that we're offended. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that offended y'all. So he really had, I don't know if he was drunk, what, he just really had no fucking clue. And so then he started telling us about how back in India, that's what everybody would call him. So he thought it was okay to say to us.
A lot of
he dark?
Indians call him nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Was he dark?
No. I mean, not to me, no.
Like, I mean, was he like one of the darker shades of
He
Indian
was like
people?
a darker shade, but not like the ones
Like
that
a girl from The Office.
I never watched The Office.
Yeah,
What?
I was about to talk shit. Yeah,
I never watched The Office.
But you at least know who
Can you
I'm
give
talking
me a
about,
different
right?
TV show?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know any. There's not many Indians.
The gas station, that's true. The gas station guy from The Simpsons.
Like a normal gas station.
Yes.
Like that tone. Normal gas station tone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So, like, not really dark.
Yeah.
So, I didn't get it. And I think I tried to listen, but I just kept fucking not listening to the man because I just was so taken aback at how he was.
Comfortable he was.
Yeah, how comfortable he was. It didn't bother him that we were bothered. Granted, whether he understood or not, when somebody's bothered and we say we bothered, that's when, like, the apology should come next or not
Right.
saying it anymore. Our
So-
shocked faces or...
So no apology came?
Apology came, but it was like literally a few minutes later.
Was he hitting on you guys too?
Yeah, he asked for my number afterwards.
After he called you?
Of course.
That's fine.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't care how hypocritical it sounds.
Right.
If you're not black, you can't say it. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like, it's just, it hits different.
Yeah, I don't know how that's not common knowledge by now.
To me, it just, I feel like, you know.
I don't say cracker.
Yeah, I don't say that.
I don't say what's the...
Even
what,
though
what
it's
that?
not
I don't say none of
technically,
that.
it's not a racial
Leave that out,
slur.
leave that out.
Yeah.
Crackers, they, like, let's say crackers made it up. But you know what I'm saying? White people made that up. That's not something like,
Right.
you know, it's not a racial slur.
Like,
And I still
But I
wouldn't say
still
it.
wouldn't
That's the
say
whole
it.
point. I
It's
still
still
wouldn't
like
say it.
just not, you know, something that I would say. To me, it's just, I just feel like they get the whole world, you know? You get to have everything else. You get to say a bunch of other stuff. So, I mean, so what? You can't say this one word. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Censor yourself
Right. I most
when you're singing
definitely-
songs, whatever.
I most definitely
you know.
agree.
Yeah,
Because,
say
like,
that shit a secret. I don't
So-
give a fuck. You can say that shit all over the place in your fucking house. I just don't want to know about that shit.
Right.
like when white people say it, they're the ones who, like, used it as a derogatory term for hundreds of years to describe us.
Yeah.
Like, and we took it, and, you know, now we might say it as, you know, a gesture to each other. But, you know, if a white person now says it, it still feels like you can't really gauge their intentions, really.
Yeah.
You know, it still feels like a derogatory term because you guys were calling it, like, we call us that out of love. Like, we took this word and we said, okay, we're better in this, and, like, we call each other that. But when, you know, white people say that, it's kind of like, I don't feel.
Yeah.
I don't know
Whoa.
where it come from. Yeah.
Let's slow it down.
Okay, so what about when, like, when a Latino says it? Because, like, in hip hop, you know, there are, like, especially
Just
the
say
ones
Cardi
from New
B.
York.
Just say it.
Oh no, I wouldn't. Cardi B, isn't Cardi B like?
Hispanic?
She's
I don't really know
Dominican,
what
right?
she is,
I
but
didn't
to
say
be
that.
That's
honest,
basically like
she
black,
get.
right?
I don't really.
Right,
It doesn't
ain't it?
bother me when she says
I'm
it.
saying,
I'm
But
like,
not
that
gonna
main
lie.
I'm saying,
language is
like,
Spanish,
no.
ain't it?
I'm talking like.
I think she's like Dominican and from Trinidad or something.
Yeah, I'm talking like Puerto Ricans or
Yeah.
Mexicans. You know,
Yeah, not Cardi B, because I think she does have black,
Yeah,
like
Cardi B.
like a Caribbean black
I
in
consider
her.
Cardi B black.
I mean, I do too, but
She
I
ain't
just thought
black,
she was
black,
of
but-
something
Yeah,
else.
but-
I consider her that, but
But
she's
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like she's. I don't know. It's one. I don't know. She doesn't necessarily. I wouldn't say she gets a pass because I think she is black some kind of way, but she gets a pass. Like, I don't really, it doesn't bother me when she says it. But yeah, like Puerto Ricans, like, not like Afro Latinas, but just Latinas or Latinos, whatever. Like, it's just, no, you can't say it either. I don't like it. Like, and, you know, but I feel like I would never, like, would y'all actually, like, if somebody non-black, like, was just saying it, like if maybe it was like a group, like you're in a group setting and there's more than one non-black person saying it, like, would you say something? Because I wouldn't. I don't really like the time that I was by myself in a room full of white people and they were saying it, like, I'm not going to speak. I just left because it's just, I feel like I can't fight that. Like, you know, it's just hard to.
Yeah. One against a whole.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I feel like
I mean, there's been situations where I would hear it, but I wouldn't say anything because it's like, I know people be like, oh, it should always be our battle, whoop the whoop. But it's not always going to be my battle. Like, I mean,
yeah,
they're going to do what they want to do.
Right, they're going to say it when you leave.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I mean, it's like.
That nigga was upset.
Right.
What the fuck wrong with that nigga?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I mean, I don't like it, but, you know, people are going to say it, and it is what it is. Just.
Yeah.
But ain't none of my non-black friends going to say it around me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to check them in a heartbeat.
Because I don't, like you said, I don't say it around, like, my non-black friends.
Right.
Like, they have never heard me say, if they're watching this now, like, this is, like, their first time.
Yeah.
You know, hearing me say the N-word. And now they even know how I feel about it, you know? Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah.
Do you feel the N-word is a setback in the culture, us using it? You know, like, because, you know, like, people say, if no one else could say it, we shouldn't say it. It's a negative thing. It comes from a negative place. But at the same time, you know, it is a word. And you can't completely, you know, eradicate a word. Yeah. But, you know, how do you feel about the culture? Like, it being in hip-hop songs and, like, you know, children listening to it or stuff like that. Is that good? It's definitely not good business practices. Say, nigga, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll get you fired immediately.
I feel like Amber was saying, like, that you don't say it, you know, and it's just like something. I feel like it would be great if we could just not say it at all, like just get rid of it. Because I don't know if it necessarily sets us back. Because I feel like that's just playing, you know, what is it? Like, you know, respectability politics, trying to, like, you know, the standard of what white people have set for us, that, you know, we shouldn't be saying this, or, you know, whatever. Like, I wouldn't say that it's setting us back, but I do feel like if it's a word that was used to hurt us, you know, hurt our ancestors, and something that they had to hear while getting beat and raped and whatever else, I just feel like it doesn't feel right to say it. But at the same time, I understand that we have, you know, that times have changed, and we have, you know, purpose the word, but I mean, but it's still used as in a negative way, like, yeah. So I mean, even if we are, like, now we're saying it to each other, and it's like, oh, I don't maybe mean it like that, but it's not really used as like a term of endearment all the time. Most majority of the time, you're saying it because you're mad at somebody, or somebody's being dumb or whatever, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, so I guess to answer your question, no, I don't think it's setting us back. But it would be nice if we just got rid of it.
Like, rid of it completely?
Yeah, just be done with it. I think we should stop saying it. It would be nice.
How you feel?
I mean, I agree. Like, I mean, that's why I take it out of my vocabulary as much as I can. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, if I raise a family, I want them to know that word, what it means, and that we shouldn't use it. Hell, I don't use cunt. To say, though. Shit.
We use all the other words.
I feel like That's a very aggressive curse word.
It is.
Yeah. I've never said that. I've refrained.
Yeah, I can't.
I've kept myself from ever saying that word ever.
Like, I feel like that word
Even
is
when
disrespectful every time.
Yo, I didn't learn about that word till I was like
Right.
17.
Yeah, I was like, why are they talking about the C word? What the fuck is that?
Like, who uses
Exactly.
that? So, other racial slurs, right? So, there's other racial beep, 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 beep. I was going to be, well, I'm not going to say those. But, do you see other communities having racial, like Mexicans? Like, I could think of like 4 off the bat, but I'm not going to say them.
Yeah, because she...
Do you feel like they
try to
call
get beat
each
the fuck
other...
up on...
Do you feel like they call each other these racial slurs?
Hell no.
So are we the only culture
I
that
feel
has
like we
like
are.
a racial slur that we call each other?
And I think, okay, it's not necessarily a racial slur, but the LGBTQ community has repurposed what queer used to be bad. Like, to be called queer was like not good, and now it's just like that's an actual like, identity for people.
I didn't know
to
queer
be
was ever
queer.
bad.
Yeah, it was
I
back
thought
in
it
the
just
day.
went weird and
Yeah,
awkward.
like if you were queer, it was like it wasn't like
well,
good or even seen as an identity of like your sexuality or anything. It was always you're weird. Or, like queer is you're weird. You're off.
Well, yeah.
Like it was.
Yeah.
It was a bad term. Like I wouldn't say it was as bad as the N word or like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get
but
that.
I feel like they have. That any good example, I feel like that's the best one of taking a word that
agree.
was, I mean, I think the F word, they hadn't been able to get that one. So that's gonna always be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not saying it out loud.
I don't think they'll ever. Yeah, I can't. I cannot.
Nah.
But I mean, there's like words that we are have changed, but I don't think there's. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any like racial slur that any other culture is like has not repurposed. What is the word? I can't think of the word, but but
repurpose fits well.
Okay, but yeah. I think we're the only ones.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, we're on the one. Of course, I am.
I mean, maybe we're not. Maybe we aren't. Y'all tell us in the comments. Let us know. Is there we missing anything? Another culture that has repurposed their racial slur.
I know what you're gonna say, but do any of you guys use any other racial slurs? Like, do you? No, that's kind of incriminating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, but
The comments gonna be horrible.
But
I
I
do that
don't.
shit. Hell
Yeah.
no. You gonna bleep that out?
Yeah,
Not
no,
about
I
to do that
don't.
shit. I don't even want to be associated with that shit.
So you never said cracker or honky?
It feels like saying the N word with the hard ER for me. And I know it's not the same, but it feels like it. I don't even like saying redneck. That also feels like.
Like when my white friends say that about other white people.
Yeah, they say it all the
I'm like,
time.
oh my gosh, what is she saying?
But it just doesn't feel right. It feels like I think because it's reserved for poor white people.
Yeah.
It feels racist and it feels wrong to say. Like, ain't no black folks being called redneck or any other non-white person. So
Yeah.
So no, like
I be a little scared.
I don't say it. But just like with the N word, I don't feel like I understand when I hear another white person that that says redneck or cracker or whatever, like I get it. It's like I don't really look at it like, why would you say that? To me, it's no different than us using the N word. It's like, you're white, you allowed to say it. If you want to say
I
it,
still
you
be
can.
alarmed.
But I don't say it.
I'm like, oh, why she said that? What she trying to say about that man? You know?
Yeah. Or at work, I hear people say a lot like, like when they're just talking about white people in general, like, it's just a bunch of old white dudes. I hear that a lot. They'll say old white dudes a lot. And I feel like I can't say that I can't just walk out and say like, yeah, it's just a bunch of old white dudes doing blah blah blah. Like, you know, it just hits different when it's your own saying it about you. It doesn't feel as bad because it's like, yeah, you want to. So,
All right, we're gonna reconvene shortly. So picking back up where we left off, and we're gonna wrap this up soon. I forgot my question. Got one more.
You ain't write it
question.
down.
I did.
You must can't read your hand right either. I don't know what the fuck this say.
Oh, got you.
You had to think about it. You couldn't read it for real, could you?
I don't think
You
I wrote it down.
stared at it like you didn't know what you were looking
I did a quick
at.
glance. I didn't write it down.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever been called the N-word in a derogatory, well, outside your race or in a derogatory time?
no, thank the Lord, I have never.
I don't know. I can't remember. I've been in a lot of weird situations.
We just talked about the bar. I guess he didn't call you guys.
No, he didn't call me that. But I'm trying to think. Like when I worked at Cracker Barrel, I know I had some sticky situations in there, but I just can't remember half of them.
There was this one situation. I was in Sticks, you know, with Jake. Oh, I said his name. We'll say Jay. I was in Sticks with Jay, and yeah, it was a bunch of them in like a Wendy's. And when I say them, I mean them. I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about, but you know who I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Huh?
I think I know what you're talking about. I'm not good with subtle hints.
Anyway, so
I'm not.
It was a bunch of them, and I heard it as I was leaving, and
Oh.
did you just get it?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't trying to like.
I was wondering why he was looking at me. Okay, now though.
That's pretty sad, but yeah.
Okay.
And I believe that is the only time I've ever been called the N-word. But yes, in closing, if we want to advance as a society, you know, as a group of people, you know, I don't feel like we should necessarily, you know, call each other a negative term. Actually, I don't care. I call them niggas. You care about that shit. I call my niggas all the time. But yeah.
Wait, care about what?
Calling each other niggas.
No, I mean, like I said, I think yes, it'd be nice if we got rid of it, but I mean, it's fine. I still use it.
Yeah.
Look, it's not happening.
It's hard not to use it. It's a fun word to say.
It is.
And I understand why everyone wants to say it.
Yeah, it does.
All
Like the
right.
A is a fun word to say. The ER is kind of, it's just.
Yeah,
kinda
not the
rough.
ER.
Hey,
But the
you.
A just rolls off the tongue. It's like, what up, nigga?
Hey.
Kane, please.
Sir.
Kane, go lay down.
Poor.
I'm sorry.
Go lay down. Go. I was hoping he would just eventually go away, but he was like all in the shot.
He's smarter than my dog.
Kane, go lay down. He's just a cuddle bug. He just likes to be
I know. I mean, I just wish I wasn't allergic.
pet and touched, and he likes to be right here.
I'll do it
Anyway,
different in conclusion, the N-word now has become a cultural thing, and if you're not a part of that culture, it's probably best not to practice using it.
That's not a problem, really. So 100%, this shit is not the best.
Right, 100%.
see, that's the problem right there, because they're gonna say it's a cultural thing, right? And there's a lot of non-black people who feel like they are a part of the culture. You know what I'm
Okay, they
saying?
can buy a T-shirt. Like, I don't know, do something else.
I mean, I
There's
agree.
so many things you can
I'm
do.
just saying, because it's a
Don't be mad.
cultural
There's
thing.
one thing you can't do.
That
like,
is the problem. So many people think that they are a part of the culture, and they
T-shirt?
are not.
do a Black Lives Matter T-shirt or
Oh,
something
Black
if you
Lives
want to be part of the culture. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wear your hair curly. Shit.
Go get a
White
perm.
people get a perm.
Get a perm.
Fuck. I don't know. There's options.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, that about does it for this episode. Um, my name is Randall.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Amber.
Yep. Follow and subscribe. And see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Testing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Well
It's
then.
moving though. Hold on. Say it.
Testing. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
that's Amber moving. My bad. Yeah. Talk.
Can you
again.
hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing.
Yeah.
Testing.
Yeah. I can
Over
hear
here, if I turn my mouth this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say something.
Great googly moogly. That thing is juice.
It's good googly moogly.
Well, what did she
Googly
say?
moogly. She said great.
Oh.
It's not great. It's good.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes and no.
I don't know. I've been a woman my whole life, so I'm not sure. We need to ask that question to a transgender. Then they can let me know. Like, yeah, ever since I switched over, shit been kind of hard. You know? Like,
I got a job. Everyone's so proud of me. Being a basic ass.
Right.
niggas don't be working. Niggas really don't be working. Niggas don't be working.
Don't put that on my
Ridiculous.
And you know what? That's the only time I really use the term nigga. When I say niggas don't be working.
Nigga.
Any other time, I don't really use the word nigga like that.
You know,